Hello folks, welcome again to another video. I will show you a nuked out clip today, which I actually got last night. So first of all, I'm just going to explain that I'm not camping, but I'm semi-aggressive. That means that I have a place that is my default place, and from there I move around, and I'm always trying to go back to that place again after I get some kills. This is the best playstyle in my opinion to get the nuked out on free fall faster and easier, especially on this map, Plaza, as you can see. I really don't like to play semi-aggressive, but it's a must if you want to have a bigger chance of getting the nuclear. Just because they will spawn behind you many times all around you, and you need to have your back clear from enemies. As you can see in this clip, I use the default place a lot, which is on the roof, just because I get an awesome view of the map and I only have 3 exits to worry about and check. But I'm not going to talk about the clip further than this, but I will give you 5 tips how to get better in free fall, as the title says. The first tip is that you always need to have 2 guns on you, not as default, but you need to pick up a gun from your enemies. This makes it easier to get more kills faster, and it also protects you from getting killed if you run out of ammo on your default gun. It's a very simple tactic, and you just need to switch between the guns, but keep in mind that you need to reload the both guns when you have the time to do it. The next tip is to check your surroundings, so don't stay in one position for more than 2 seconds. You have to keep moving on, just because you need to get the information around you as quick and as often as possible, as I'm doing in this clip. The third tip is not to waste more than 3 seconds on an enemy, because someone else is going to enter the fight against you and the other enemy, and you have in this way created a 2 versus 1 scenario, and you're an easy target just because you have 100% of your focus on the first guy. So don't spend more than 3 seconds on the target, because you have to check your back and you have to move on to the next kill to prevent a 2 versus 1 situation. The fourth tip is about score streaks. It depends on what you want to do in the match. If you only are planning on winning the game as fast as possible, you should go with UAV, Stealth Chopper and Lodestar, or UAV, K9 Unit and Warship. If you are planning to try to get the nuked out title in the nuclear, however, then you should go with UAV, Counter UAV and BSAT, just because you need to have information all the time about your enemy's movement and placings. And you also need to block the view of the map with Counter UAV to protect you from players that use the minimap a lot, and that also use the same score streaks and the same tactics as you. The fifth and the final tip is that you need to find the perfect gun to use that suits your playstyle best. I recommend the PDW or the MSMC if you are playing semi-aggressive, just because they are really good in close range situations, but also very decent in long range situations. But I want you to try out by yourself which gun that suits you the best, and also what attachments that suits you the most. It's not a good idea to copy classes from other players, because it doesn't mean that you are good with the classes just because the players that you are watching is good with it. But that's just my opinion, and you should find your favorite gun to use by yourself. That was all for me. Thanks for watching this video, and I just want to thank you all for the 22 likes on my previous nuclear video and for the good support on the stream and here on YouTube. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this clip and the 5 tips that I gave you. See you in the next video or on the stream. Have a good day and take care, guys.
There's a story of an actor who had died while he was drinking. It was no one I had heard of. And I'm turning to the horoscope and looking for the funnies. And I'm feeling someone watching me, and so I raise my head.